Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't even think it's an internet thing. I think sometimes just the PlayStation service just sometimes just cuts you off. Because I genuinely had no issue on the internet. It was exactly the same as it was when I started streaming, yet for some reason it cut me off. But anyway, we're doing post-game and collecting and seeing what we can find. We're still missing 2 sticky notes from town somewhere, so let's start there and just see what we can find.
Sticky sweet.
Okay, we've already done that. Oh, I thought that was a very tiny person. No, it's a lantern.
Well, at least it's not spitting on me. A little dabble do ya?
A little dabble do ya? Down on me. Alright, Metal Gear Rising mode. Speaking of Metal Gear Rising, I wonder, because it's the 10-year anniversary of that game this year, I wonder if we're going to get a remaster or something for that. Because yes, that game is the 10 years old this year. Or turning 10 this year.
I thought all the gooey stuff was pretty.
I may not be a prince.
Queen of them all. I don't even know where I'd look for these last 2 notes.
Cynthia thinks in that cauldron.
Hopefully, Eye of Newt.
I love Bikini Bottom, except for the weather and the traffic.
And the people. I think we already did this challenge. Yes, we absolutely did. Absolutely did. Alright, scrap it.
Check out my new ride. It helps when I need to rest. It's a beautiful bikini.
Oh, the invisible boatmobile's still gone. Wonder where that ended up in the chaos.
Yarr!
Love
Get me
feeling the
buried
sand
treasure.
between my fins.
Wait, those aren't berries. Stupid gold.
Is there anything over here? I don't think we've been over here.
Ride the ankle biter, the pirate.
Ankle biter the pirate. Yeah, you really are an ankle biter, kid.
Sticky sweet.
Oh, jeez.
It's about time things changed around here.
Ow! Oh, that. Hey!
I'm feeling better already. Ooh, more jelly.
So I did the light bulb thing to get this one. Where's this put me? Oh, up here. To get that button.
That should cover my buns.
Oh yeah, how do we... Oh, is it a reef blower?
All right, I think it's ready, Patrick. A little dabble do ya? Ow! Ready to blow.
It is.
Order up.
Which does insane damage. Because the reef blower is this game's cruise bubble, just it's only a temporary power-up. Oh, you can just... That's absurd. You can just absorb that guy.
Sticky sweet.
Okay. What for, though? Oh, there we go. We just have to clear out all the enemies.
Spongebob, hi. Oh, hello, little sticky note.
And then there's one more sticky note we're missing. What's going over here?
I would love to take you to the hospital, but the ambulance can't move right now.
That's all right. I understand. It's not like my arms can get any more broken.
I would love to take you to the hospital, but the ambulance can't move right now.
That's all right. I understand. It's not like my arms can get any more broken.
I have to get all this out the way. Hang on.
Thank you. Now we can finally drive to the hospital, right after a quick stop at the bank.
Oh, no sticky note? I would have thought that would... Aw. But I was right. There was something you could do there. Alright, we're still a sticky note down. Patrick, if you were a sticky note, where would you hide it? Where would you hide yourself?
A little dabble do ya?
A little dabble do ya.
Sticky sweet.
Finally, Bikini Bottom is back to its old, unpredictable self.
Uno lastima. Que no me haya matado.
Oh, Squidward's cough is getting worse. We should rip.
Oh, right, the refreshments. Right. Just making him speak a different language. Because that's how that works. I think we already did this, but it doesn't hurt to check.
Order up.
Yeah, we already did this, okay. We need to fix Gary as well. Maybe, like, doing other things and the other quests will help as well.
A little dabble do ya?
A little dabble do ya. That we've done. This guy's on the edge of the boundary? Yeah, take that. Been up here, we already got the note there. So literally, like, if I was a note, where the heck would I be? Where haven't we been that there could be a note?
Yeah, Bikini Bottom's always changing. I remember.
You're not
when it
even
was
in prison.
Ouch!
Get out of here.
I thought all the gooey stuff was pretty.
Me.
Let me around Mr. Crab's house. Cauldron's just for display.
I love Bikini Bottom, except for the weather, and the traffic, and the people.
And the people. Alright, game, you've outwitted me. I don't know where that last collectible is going to be. I mean, this will just... We've done this one before. It just takes us higher up. Yeah, 'cause we've done this all before. Alright, time to go level collecting, see what we can find now we've got everything. Starting with Jellyfish World and working our way around. And I'll stream for a couple more hours, and regardless of whether we're 100% or not, I'll wrap up then.
A little dabble do ya?
Little dabble do ya. That won't get tiring at all.
Yoink.
Oh, no, I already did this one off screen. So I did the light bulbs off screen as well.
Awesome! Halloween came early this year. We can go trick-or-treating.
Maybe in the bonus school, because we got one there, but we haven't found any more since. There might be another one hidden around there. Alright, time to go check. Oh. Well, it's over here. Get off me. This one's get off me. I get it. You like money. Ah! Alright, he's our friend now. Aha! I think that one's glitched. I think that one just likes money too much that he glitched here.
A little dabble do ya?
Little dabble do you, chap. It's like he's holding my hand. Oh, this is just this. Never mind, this isn't the area I thought it was.
I like bikini. Ow! Keep Bikini Bottom weird, right?
But the thing is, it's not completely glitched because it's still slowing us down slightly, holding on to us.
Thanks again for bringing me those.
So this game's got problems, but it's still really enjoyable.
Ooh, more.
Alright, since we're not getting any closer to this, let's start looking around other areas, see what we can find.
We should find some soothing refreshments for our
We need to find some
hero,
refreshments for
Squidward.
Squidward here.
And so our intrepid deputies return to the Wild West, only to find that life goes on even after corralling the red-handed bandit.
Sticky sweet.
Nothing in this tutorial bit, that's just the opening. Got it.
Sticky sweet. No, thank you.
Ow. I wish your health reset. I feel like we're still moving slower than we're supposed to. But I wish your health reset when you traveled between worlds.
This my pure Squidward's crew.
Yeah, this feels extremely slow. Hang on. It might just be entirely on, like, in my head, but it feels like we're slower than we're supposed to be. Like, it feels like that crab is still registered on us.
We should find some soothing refreshments for our dear old Squidward.
Hey, there are a lot of cactuses around here.
That's better. Now I feel like we're moving a bit quicker.
Order up.
So yeah, that crab was still registered as, like, attached to us. Even though we'd warped. But we managed to find a refreshment, so we're just going to do this for a bit. See what else we can find along the way, as well as other, doubloons. It's just the last batch, right? Yeah, the last up to 14, so we're on 5 now, so what, 9? Does that make sense? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... Oh, there's way more than that we're missing. Interesting. I was like, oh, we're only missing a handful? No, we're missing actually a fair few. So maybe there's like a few extras if you're 100%. Maybe that's what this is. When you get actual 100%, you get that, whatever that is.
Jelly. Sticky sweet.
I can't remember if we've done this before, so I'm just going to check. Oh, we absolutely have. I recognize this now. That's the other thing. They should put like little markers over things like that to tell you if you've already done that objective or not. It just makes 100% just that little bit more convenient. Oh, where'd you go back for this, Sponge?
You really are my best friend.
Because I thought it was because the thing it makes the button not sparkle, as I said last time, but no, it still sparkles. It just stops sparkling for that visit. Well, I will play this game more often, and like probably like go through several playthroughs in my spare time as well. But at least me personally, I don't know if I'll play it as much as I used to play BFBB. Not just because I'm older, obviously, but just because I think this game, there's little things that I think just makes BFBB more fun. To me personally. But this game is still great, and like I said, for kids, this is phenomenal. The extra costumes, like the colorful environment, the level design as a whole, this is gonna be perfect.
Ooh, more jelly.
And the fact that, you know, it's not full priced. It's like $40. I got it for like 20 and 25 pounds, I think. I say I think because I pre-ordered it ages ago. The moment it was available to pre-order, I pre-ordered it.
Sticky sweet.
Just double checking there's anything else. But BFBB, just being more open with its level design, allowed you to approach it in more variety of ways. Which just makes that game more appealing, because anytime you return to it, you can do something slightly different. You know? But for Purple Lamp, the team that makes this, they've said, like, repeatedly, they just want to do more and more SpongeBob. They genuinely love this brand, and as a team want to do more. I genuinely think this is the right way to go. Like, as much as I'd love another Battle for Bikini Bottom styled game, I think these, like, selectively open zone levels that are more focused about, you know, moving forward and, you know, experiencing the story beats and whatnot are the way to go for them. I do just think, though, because it did feel it in the later parts of the game, next time, give them a little bit more time. Because I did notice the last few levels felt a bit shorter and a bit more cut on corners. They were still great and fun levels. I mean, heck, not the Chum World, just because it reminded me of Chum World. Glove World I thought was a great final level. But I just meant more in like a generalized sense. Both Kelp Forest and the Sulphur Fields felt a little on the short end. You just kind of did the sequence you were doing and then that was it. More so Kelp Forest. Kelp Forest really like screamed of cut. Because it just like you just hard transition to areas with very little like reasoning or screen time. I think I've done this as well before, but once again, oh, this is the lap. Yeah, we've absolutely done this before.
You know, it's
Oh, I just always let it out whenever it rains.
Let's get out of here. Get yelled at by Mrs. Puff again.
Ooh, more jelly.
Well done, SpongeBob. You scored 35.7 points. Keep on smashing. SpongeBob, look out! That's awfully close.
I think he lost his pants.
Call my insurance agent.
Also, it's kind of interesting they kind of dropped this gimmick after the first two levels of having a character by your side for a section. You had it with Mrs. Puff here, you had it with Squidward in level 2, and then after that, that was kind of it. It didn't have to be every level, but I think it would have been nice if they had at least one more level that mess around with it. But you're going to get this out of me. I'm comparing it to like one of the most significant games of my childhood. I'm going to nitpick. But I still think this is a phenomenal game, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone. And I'm glad it happened and I got to experience it. Oh, I can talk about this because I did this off screen. That slingshot sends you over to the cemetery, where there's a Squidward version over there, and he says he's trying to mourn in peace, so you have to like defeat a bunch of enemies, and then you get your reward. We've done this as well. We've done it several times, actually, so no. We should check the saloon in case there is something there, but I don't think we did find anything when we did check.
Ouch!
We can't challenge Sandy again to the mini game. Even if it is a easy mini game, it would have been nice to be able to challenge it again. Well, looks like there's nothing here in the Manta Fe. So how do you move on? Where was the exit to this part? I forgot. Oh, we got warped back here, so it is in the corner, okay. I would have thought it would warp us to the nearest to the door, but no.
Bubbles away!
Tomorrow will be our return to Danganronpa 2, by the way, whilst we're working our way through this. And presumably Sunday, because I'll take Saturday off, we'll do it as well, because we probably won't finish the case tomorrow, much as I'd like to. We probably won't. We'll probably just start the case and get, like, half of it done, because of how much longer the game is. Get more Nagato antics, get more, everyone being everyone as they are. But next week, alongside Dangan, now both SpongeBob and Axiom Verge are done, I'm going to be starting another JRPG. I don't know if it'll be one I'll be finishing or just trying, but I'm going to be, potentially, keyword potentially because things can still change, starting Romancing Saga. Because I've never played any of the Romance Saga games properly, and I really want to. And since the PS1 / early PS2 era beloved classic Minstrel Song got remastered on PS4, what better place to start? It also has one of the most gorgeous main themes I've ever heard in a video game ever. And I don't say that lightly. Its main theme, like, oh. When I first heard it, I just had to kind of sit back and just kind of absorb it. It's not even a long track, it's just that late PS1, early PS2 era beauty of passion in the devs. It's such a good track. And it's literally called Beautiful Song, because even the devs were like, yeah, we know. Because it is beautiful.
Bubbles away!
So I'm kind of scanning around the scenery as we go.
Order up!
Oh yeah, these never meant anything. They were just, I guess, Easter egg little secret conversations. Speaking of, I found the singing enemy. There's a trophy for finding an enemy that sings. It's in Gulagoon. In that main middle square bit later on, where you have to save all the buddies, there's a grappling hook that has like a little, like, nubbin to the right that you can tuck into, and the enemy's just minding its own business in there singing away. And if you stand in there, the trophy pops. I appreciate that this game's trophy list is a bit deeper than what we had in BFBB Remastered. Battle for Bikini Bottom Remastered's trophy list is so lazily thrown together, they literally have a redundant trophy. Because the only thing that counts towards your save file percentage progression is how many of the 100 golden spatulas you have in the game. Because they golden spatulas unlock levels, and because they're getting more than 100, to get all of them, there's 8 you have to buy, and there's 8 you can only get by finding all of the other collectible in the game. So when there's a trophy for 100 golden spatulas, and then a trophy that says get 100%, they're both exactly the same. Because the golden spatulas, the end-all be-all decider of your game percentage. So when you have all 100, you literally have to have 100%. And to have 100%, you literally have to have 100 golden spatulas. There's no other prerequisite that demands. So it's just, the trophy list was so lazily thrown together, they literally have a redundant trophy. You get 2 for the price of 1. So the fact that this game has, you know, like a special challenge for each boss, you know, finding all the collectibles for each thing, getting all the doubloons, getting all the costumes, whatnot, you just a little bit more effort and thought put into it is appreciated. You know, it's not the easiest trophy list in the world. Just beat the game 100%. There you go. You got your trophy list.
Sorry, nothing personal.
I think the only trophy you could potentially miss, I think, is like one specific challenge level that might give you a bit of grief. Where I think that there's a challenge for like doing it no damage or for like beating it under a certain time. But that's like the only trophy. But then BFBB, when I was a kid it was hard, but as an adult it's not hard. Maybe it's just because I've played it like a million times, but that game is not hard to me at all. Movie game can still be hard to me, which is why I kind of want them to remaster it properly. And when I say remaster, literally just put a new engine over the gameplay systems. Don't try and rebuild the game from scratch, because that didn't really work out with BFBB.
Ooh, more jelly.
Just put a new coat of paint over it or something, please. But if they ever do it, I'd love to cover that game, because that game's genuinely challenging. Not like astronomically, brutally hard challenging, but challenging, you know? You have to actually pay attention, especially in the last proper level. Welcome to Planktopolis is genuinely a tough final level. But this game, at least for me, has proven without a shadow of a doubt that Purple Lamp can absolutely do it. They are like the ascenders of the throne from Heavy Iron, the people that used to make the Spongebob games. I was unsure heavily after Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, just because of how rushed that game felt, and how undercut and just inferior to the original game outside of graphics it was. But this game's genuinely really good. They've really turned it around in this. So they had the first like bad shot, unfortunately, and they had to figure things out, but it was still good and enjoyable because it was based on a phenomenal game. But now this is like their first original work, and they nailed it. There's technical glitches, and some parts of the game feels like it's held together by duct tape, but the game itself it's on point, you know, they've got it. So anytime something else comes up SpongeBob related, I know it's in safe hands, as long as it's still Purple Lamp for now. And like I said, Purple Lamp, they still want to do more SpongeBob stuff. So the whole time that rings true, imagine they still will. And the whole time they're still selling well, THQ's not going to stop them. They'll be like, hey, look, you want to still do more things with the SpongeBob license? Fill your boots. My only request is next time putting a streamer mode. So it will mute the copyrighted music. Aha, this is new.
You really are my best friend.
Alright, 3 more coins still missing. Oh, and there's a bottle there. How many balls are we missing? 2?
Here's a little something to wash Squidward's windpipe.
And this game did what most of the PS2 classics never could. Get the entirety of the original voice cast involved. That's still around. BFBB, like, infamously, had someone else who wasn't Clancy Brown voice Mr. Krabs. And everyone always jokes about being like fake Krabs. Because it just doesn't sound like him. Or like how in Atlantis Squarepants, Mr. Krabs was straight up mute for the same reason. They couldn't get Clancy Brown. And the movie game, I mean, it wasn't losing much, but the movie game didn't get David Hasselhoff to play David Hasselhoff. They instead made like an artwork that was like a blurry rendition that vaguely looked like the man, and it had the voice just make memes and references that vaguely implied that he was David Hasselhoff without saying it. Because yes, they had Hasselhoff in the movie, so they had him. So they were going to try and have him in the game. In the same way that the newer movie has Keanu Reeves in it, they always have a weird thing of just getting random celebrities to be guest roles in SpongeBob movies.
Sticky sweet.
Even if his appearance in the newer movie, Keanu's appearance in the newer movie is more random than Hasselhoff's. Hasselhoff's at least made vague sense in the plot. Keanu Reeves, he's a sage. He's actually a sage plant with his face on it that offers sage advice, so he's a sage. I was like, alright, good joke, but what? I wish you could jump when you're on these balancing beams. Once you touch a balancing beam, you're locked in. Like, they wanted to reuse the sneaking animation without actually just letting you sneak anywhere, so they put it on that, but this restricted your ability to do anything else.
Look at me go!
Alternatively, just throwing it out there, you know, THQ, since you now own these games, if it's not impossible to do for whatever licensing reason, which once again, like I said, the fact that there's a movie costume in this gives me a bit more hope. Instead of doing a full remaster and whatnot, do like a classic collection and it's like a bunch of ports. Put like Movie Game, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, Creature and the Krusty Krabs, Light Camera Pants in like a bundle. And maybe the original BFBB so people can compare it to the remaster. Right, I think we still missed a couple things here, but I don't know where those last doubloons are, so I'll have to just look them up in the end. I imagine some of them are pulling the BFBB Classic, and are like literally you turn a corner and then just turn around and it's behind you on a wall. Because BFBB did that for a couple of them, where the collectibles were like literally just behind you, but because you were looking forward, you miss it.
Order up!
Ooh.
I wonder if that burrowing jelly is from Alaska.
Yeah, this thing's related to the Alaskan bullworms? Yeah, good joke. Good reference. So this will get us a doubloon as well, probably.
I wonder if that burrowing jelly is from Alaska.
Alright, Sponge. I like how these enemies are supposed to only be stunned with the super pound, but clearly that they didn't test that. Because you can just like completely manipulate them doing that.
More jelly!
Oh, I was hoping there'd be a collectible there.
You really are my best friend. I'm putting you in my pocket.
There wouldn't be a ball amidst the trash piles, would there? They wouldn't do that to me, would they? Because how are we still missing two? Like, I understand missing one, but how are we missing two? And what was the other collectible base thing? Oh, find the hot objects and Spot. We need to find Spot. Potion ingredients for the sulfur fields. And nothing for Glove World, because Glove World literally is just the final level.
Eating oak?
Alright, let's... That's where Vince McMahon survives every lawsuit. He's going to be untouchable. The guy just got another one. Oh, wow! What this time? Being...
Fwee for Sandy! Look, around us!
SpongeBob uses the cosmic jelly not only to return to the prehistoric kelp forest, but to return to his bout with a whaling whale.
Oh, jeez. Right, that's why you're supposed to rush through this section. Got it, I understand now. I never even noticed that was coming in behind us last time. Alright, now I know these guys can be a little glitchy and restrict your movement. I'm going to try and dodge them at the plague. Like, they're the real obstacle. The money crabs. What are we missing in here other than this? Two doubloons. mostly going to be trying to keep an eye out for Spot, and hopefully something else will just land on our lap a little bit as we go with the doubloons. I'm trying to think where the 2 doubloons in Glove World would be, because we kind of just hit that like completely straight, you know? I didn't feel like we were missing anything or in the potential to lose anything. But yeah, eventually this whole thing with Vince Mahanan and whatnot, Mahanigan or what? Yeah, it is Mahanan. Eventually, like something's got to like capsize, right? Eventually, something's got to cave in, and he just collapses into the dark void he deserves to be in. Because money can't buy your way out of every problem, especially when the problem's like near infinitely reappearing. I know he's going to try because this is Vince. He said he's literally the villain. He's literally the villain or become one as time's gone on. Oh yeah, there was something sus about that log. We have to go and check that. I forgot about that one. I remember mentioning that log seemed really suspicious, so we have to go check it when we get back there. I like that Patrick is Patgar. When you're in this level, that's a nice little aesthetic detail. It's like when you're playing a Kingdom Hearts game and like you enter the right themed level, that everyone's costumes just change to fit the aesthetic. Alright, about this log, let's go check it out. Oh! I think his win rate is pretty high when it comes to lawsuits, but is this really going to lead to another doubloon and not Spot? Because Spot usually isn't that hidden. Alright, so we're only missing one more doubloon. Which is funny because I think Kelp Forest in the BFBB also had like very little collectibles. Actually, no, that was the Dutchman's Graveyard that had the least. But I remember like it also didn't have that many, so it's kind of like the more things change, the more they stay the same, you know? So Flying Dutchman's Graveyard only had 3 collectibles outside of the main quest. Which, considering, you know, Dailyfish Field had like 14, it was noticeable. But then BFBB was also infamously rushed. The reason why that game is so good isn't because, you know, like they had all the time and money and resources in the world. No, it's because the lead developer was so desperate to get it right, he literally did several all-nighters in the office. Like, the entirety of the combat system in BFBB was worked on throughout the duration of one long night. Where the, like, combat director just didn't go home. Like, it wasn't because of things like that, it was because of pure passion and determination to get it right. And by some miracle, we got it. He survived. And the movie game is even more rushed, to be fair. This is why it's not even 100 collectibles in that game. It, like, stops like a really awkward number, like 61. Or something like that. It's like 61 or 71. It just stops like a really awkward number for all the collectibles. Oh god! Ah! Thanks, Pat. Oh, that was good timing. I got that one just as the new one came in. I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's anything around here that I've missed. So we still don't know where Spot is. Hehe. Oh, goodbye. Don't mind me, giant whale thing. Or the Dogon, or whatever they called it. Circle the block, and then we'll head on. Like, literally circle the block. Under there. Really, this area is just a little self-contained nothing. No collectibles, no secrets. Oh, what's that? Oh, there's no nothing here. What's that in the sky? Never mind, we found it. Oh, there's something in downtown we need to do with this as well. What are we doing here? Is it going to produce something we can use to break that off? I would have thought we were just going to... What was the point of that? What? Let's wait for that to respawn. Oh, right, the challenge is still active. No, I was gonna say, let's just warp to reset it, but no, that still counts. Ow. Actually, it'll be quicker if you kill me. Alright, let's see what this is about. I think... Oh, there's enemies that chase you. So you pick them up as you go around and then absorb them. Got it. Well, they're supposed to as the music dies. This challenge is jank. I'm gonna say it. This challenge is jank as shit. So I thought it would just be absorb this off, but no, you have to break it off. The, if we can land on that, I think I figured it out. It just, there should be, I mean, the music's completely glitched out, but there should have been more... I guess, acknowledgement of what you're supposed to do, or more like an indicator, because I think you're supposed to land over here. I missed it. And then absorb the jellyfish, and then continue on. Who needs music anyway in, you know, this kid's video game? That's fine. Don't need anything to fill the void. And then there's more jellyfish over there to get on your way around. Okay, I get it. It's okay, it's still jank. It's not as bad as I thought. But they equally still should have maybe, like, pointed out this a bit more. Because as it stands, it doesn't... It's just kind of there. Alright, now we just need to find Spot, wherever the heck he is. Let's get out of here, because the silence is loud. Too loud. There we go. Right, more I just have to pay attention to SpongeBob. I know he's in like Ungar mode, but if SpongeBob like randomly like makes a comment, there's a chance it's because Spot's nearby. So I just have to kind of pay attention a little. But that challenge just kind of cements my thought that this level was like the most rushed one. This might have been the last level put together of the lot, because that really felt like just a last second, just chuck it together kind of challenge. That wasn't really thought out or play tested as much as it probably should have been. Oh, whoops. Thanks, auto steering. Is that just because I just complained about something about this game? It's like, no, get him. Make it so he can't slow down on the lip. But was this game worth the wait? Absolutely. Like I said, for me personally, to have something that feels like a genuine follow-up to BFBB, although the movie game is still kind of that as well in its own way, this game does a great job for it, and it was 20 years well waited because this game is super fun. It's like a short 6 to 8 hour game, which compared to the original being about 5 to 6 hours, I think is about right. A lot to do to 100% it. Genuinely pretty well hidden collectibles, if, you know, my hunting around and coming up empty-handed is anything to go by. Good aesthetic, good music, good art style. A few, like, glitches here and there, but nothing game-breaking. Just, you know, like I said, the game in its duct tape showing. Just a super fun, like, great adventure. Right, I took this last time, but what if I actually just take this around? I just realized, I just jumped and committed to that last time, but what's actually around if I go the long way? I'm only going through the skelly legs. Oh no, that was for the hot rock. That was new. Oh, that was a different jump. Oh, god dang it. Of course it checkpoints me too high. Alright, so I'm gonna go back down quick. Do you think there's boundaries? Oh, it won't let me glide. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, do you think I could just kind of cut the corner there? No, it won't let you glide out of this. Once you're in this mode, you're locked in. Which is not how it used to be, but you know, at this point, whatever. They're doing their own thing with certain ideas and certain pieces, so if they're happy, content, and making it work, then brilliant. I mean, Heavy Iron Studios still exists, but as far as I'm aware, very few people that worked on this game are still in that company. Like you know, 20 odd years later. So I'm not about to be like, oh, if Heavy Iron made it, because I think if modern Heavy Iron made it, it'd still be a very fucking different game. Oh, that was an awful... But if classic Heavy Iron worked with Purple Lamp are much more creative and more like, just say, you know what, screw it, let's just try this idea mentality. Was Heavy Iron just had the better design and better focus? If those two, like, came together in some kind of dream project, God, the game we could get out of that. But I know that's not reasonable, because I don't think any of the original staff that were at Heavy Iron when BFBB was made are still in the company. That being said, before Purple Lamp remade, or were announced to be remaking Battle for Bikini Bottom, Heavy Iron did say, like, quite publicly, if they were asked, they'd be more than up to remaster that game. So maybe there's at least a few familiar faces there that are up for it. But THQ just decided, I guess, to choose Purple Lamp's build. Because that was the thing, several different studios at the time gave THQ builds about trying to make remaster BFBB, and Purple Lamps was apparently the best one. Oh, we're going backwards. Whoops. Oh, I was like, maybe I can hit that spring and correct this. Oh, okay, so you can't cheese that corner either. I wanted to see if I could be like a real cheeky velo. No, the game's not having any of it. They actually fought ahead. There was a level in the movie game where you could do that, and it was actually a shortcut and they'd let you do it. Because the movie game had some crazy slide levels. Like, the movie game was had like dedicated levels just for sliding instead of, you know, just being part of the level design kind of thing. And so because they were dedicated levels for it, they could go all out with their ideas for the slides and do more bonkers things. Oh geez, look how much that's flickering down there. Whoops. This game is a little bit of the epitome of don't look at the jank sometimes, but oh well. We still have no idea. Where's Spot? Where is Plankton's dog in this level? He's so easy to find every other level, and in this one he's just hidden. And it's not even like it's a huge explorative level. It's relatively linear, so where the heck is that mud? Oh, there's another hot rock there. Two more. No, there's nothing to the side. Spongebob did make a sound, but that was when we picked up the rock, so I just assumed it's that. Nothing here. Nothing down in the abyss below. Can you imagine though? Like, so there's oh, there's a heart in the rock. Oh, because the two fishes are meeting. Oh, I see. For a second I was like, oh, is that a hint? No, it's just them having a bit of fun. Oh, my parkour skill was actually, like, intended for this secret. Got it. Is that the last hot rock? Okay, so where's Spot? Also, these collectibles are kind of close together. Just 3 in this zone of the 5. Bring them back to Sandy. I'll do that later. Oh, white, nice. Thanks, game. Oh, yeah, at least the checkpoint was generous enough to put me back on it. Alright, we just gotta see if there's any, like, secret paths to the side down this slide, then. That'll lead us to spot. It's lava. I don't think there is an outdoor section for this part, though. I think it's all in these. Where doth thou hide, Spud? Where on earth are you? Oh, we don't have to do this puzzle again to open the door, do we? Bloody god, King Gary. Also, you can kind of walk to a lot of these bosses directly. Oh, that's cute. If you don't want to solve it yourself, you can just find that, and it'll tell you the order. Even though I managed to figure it out with both of the puzzles that have the cheeky, easy solution that paints it out for you, I solved without having to look at the game. Oh, it just warps you into the boss. Oh, that's why. What was the trophy for here? Whilst we're here, we might as well try it. Evade all the shockwaves during the boss fight. Okay. So it's not just taking no damage. It doesn't matter if you take damage from the enemies, it's just don't get damaged by Pom-Pom. Get out of her, enemy. Still no sign of Spot anyway. Right, now's the harder part, because some of these are going to be taller. Get out of here, enemies. Oh, I got hit anyway. Fuck it. Because I got distracted by the enemy. You know what? Let's just return the hot things to Sandy. Fuck, what do you mean you can't do it? God damn you. Oh, you... Oh. Alright, let's try and outsmart this. There we go, now we can get out of here. If you try and rematch a boss fight, they lock you in. That's a bit cheeky. I don't think that should be that way, but oh well. Let's turn this into Sandy. We still have no idea where Spot is. In Kelp Forest. I might just quickly look it up and make that the last proper thing we do. Instead, the rest of the post game I'll handle off screen.
What I always have. I'm rich.
There you go.
A little dabble do ya?
A little dabble do ya. Let me just quickly look it up. 1 second, chat. Oh, oh no. As soon as I read that, my heart sank. He was right there. Well, we found him in every mission. Let's see if we can talk to Mr. Plankton. And if he has anything for us. Yes.
Spot! How dare you run away like that?
I don't think it was his fault.
Silence! This little chum got me worried sick. Don't you do that to me again, ever.
Us.
Yes, yes. Us.
I'm putting you in my pocket.
I want to at least try and unlock the last batch of costumes. We need to find more coins. Potion seller. No, let's not go there yet. We do need to get potions with the potion seller, but no, not yet. Still missing a... The sticky note should be the easy one. I just don't know where it is. If you were a sticky note, where would you hide yourself? And would you show yourself to me? Now. I am no longer asking. So that's just that section. Gary's still mad at us because we haven't got the potion. Oh, wow, Gary hit. Gary, don't hit people. That's my job. In game. Excuse me? Oh, there we go. Excuse them, what? I am beating the crap out of you? Can you, like, not cut back together, please? Alright.
Finally, Bikini Bottom is back to its old, unpredictable self.
That's just from the slingshot, though, right? Those arrows. I'm trying to figure out if those arrows mean anything. Those ones up there. But I think that's literally just where this slingshot will send you. Oh, they didn't hide anything here for the reference? Oh. How many more do we need for the costume? We need 14, we're on 11, so we're literally 3 coins off.
This is amazing.
Ouch! Awesome! Halloween came early this year. We can go trick-or-treating every weekend!
I'll put us back on this.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza
For you and me.
Just call me Spongebob. A little dabble do ya?
Little dabble do you, chat.
It's about time things changed around here.
I feel like it's something to do with this area because we've never got anything from this area, yet it exists.
Order up!
Oh, so relaxing. Oh!
Yow!
In this chest?
Love feeling the sand between my fins.
Who would have thought I'd be happy to see this place? Not me. Not me.
Damn it, I try to be smart. I'm like, oh, maybe we can get back up here. This corner is the only place that we haven't, like, got a note that I can think of. Obviously, there has to be somewhere else because we don't have the one here. We're still missing one, but, It's not going to be something dumb like a reference back to the original. It's going to be in Patrick's Rock somewhere, is it?
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
And you can't get into the houses because this isn't, BFBB.
Yeah, I know the thing. Ouch!
I don't know, Chad. I'm going to have to look that one up as well. Alright, to the sticky notes.
Me.
Let's just go down the list. I'll just brought up a list that has all of them, and we'll just go through it until we find the one that we haven't done. Yeah, the first one is the Krusty Krab one.
I like Bikini Bottom.
Which is up here.
No more chafing.
And the water tower, because me and Patrick mentioned that why is there water here, there's that one there. Honey House is the Karate Chop one, that one we've definitely done. Squidward House, bit of basic platforming, definitely done. The one that's on the Chum Bucket Lab, that one we've done. All the light bulbs, it will make a slingshot allow you to get on the ship, defeat the enemies, you get the note. I'll double check the location of it though, because it's a little out of the way, just in case I somehow did the challenge and missed it. I just want to double check. No, we have it. Because when you defeat him, the note appears on that ledge underneath that skull over there, and I can't see the note from here, so yeah, we got that one. I had to double check.
Awesome! Halloween came early this year. We can go trick or treat.
This is amazing.
This one I'm pretty sure we've got as well. Yeah, the water ride. Oh, okay. I know what one we're missing. I know what one we're missing. It's because you don't think to do it. I need to go get the seahorse. No, I need to find a seahorse. I didn't realize or really like register that had changed or was different in any way. But there's a part of the map that is different. That gate wasn't open and I didn't register it.
No, thank you!
Is it because I missed the jump? Hang on. Please. Please get out of my way. Goodness sake, let's just go through it around properly again. This thing controls badly is the problem. So I think it's because we're not making that jump that it's not being friendly. And it's an awful... One more. Oh, there's a timer this time. Where was that last time? Is it because you have to do it on the unicorn? And that's why it wasn't registering? If that's the case, then that's complete horse shit, literally. Damn it, you have to do it on the unicorn.
Buy more money. Huh, the bargain mart must have everything.
Buy more money? What? Alright, let's turn this into Pat.
No more chafing.
I probably should have stuck on the unicorn, but oh well.
That jelly must have a really good karate teacher. We did it! All of your giant sticky notes are back where they belong.
Where did I leave my giant pen?
I'm rich!
Alright, 2 more. Get the refreshments, and so we're not missing any coins in the town. The only other 2 coins we're missing are duty objectives. So I'm going to go to the sulfur fields next. Once we've unlocked the last track of costumes, I think that would be a good point to wrap up for my post games, and like the last actual few glimmers, I'll worry about off screen.
Pearl is no longer princess of the ball, but there is plenty more revelry in this realm.
So this is what space looks like. Ooh, these clouds are so fluffy.
Because we know we missed something down the tower. There was a point where it's like there's a path backwards that I just kind of didn't take, so I know I missed something that way.
Ooh, more jelly.
As much as it really wasn't that complicated of a maze, I'm willing to bet we missed at least something in it.
Look at me go!
What? Whoa, Sponge! This game's got so... What was that about? Fine, we'll take the intended path, not the secret path.
Ooh, more jelly.
How dare I?
Go faster, SpongeBob! I feel like I'm flying.
The Thunder Tikis being as sensitive they are, that you just be in the vicinity, I think makes sense when you're sliding. Because you don't want to hit them, but you want to get the shinies. So making it so that they just go off in the vicinity is a reward for getting close, but like taking the risk to hit one. Taking the risk of potentially hitting one. But in actual gameplay, no, it should be if you're not touching it directly, it shouldn't go off.
Hey, Fabulous! A little dabble do ya?
That's exactly on the thing. There's something directly on the explosive. Oh, so did that one, kinda.
What a huge rock!
Looks more like a castle to me.
Well, whatever it is, I'd sure like to live under it.
A little dabble do ya?
We can do it. Hey.
I'm feeling better already. Ouch!
Ouchies.
That's a long way down. Hey, maybe you should try being a balloon too, SpongeBob.
Gotcha. Oh, so all of them are just tied to the thing. So maybe we didn't miss anything on the descent. Oh, hitting the you know what?
Hey, ooh, more jelly. Ooh, that garden sure is pretty from up here.
Yeah. And a lot less confusing, too.
You're right. It would be a pain in the barnacles to drop down there again.
Oh.
All right, I think it's ready, Patrick.
What are we shooting, though?
Look, that should cover my buns. Be ready to blow.
Oh.
No more chafing. Look at you!
Alright, one more coin. We can see the last costumes, and then I'll wrap. I'm glad I came here then, because I've run past that challenge. I know where there isn't. If we can't find another one, there's a challenge in downtown that's been bothering me since, like, the beginning of ever. Actually, you know what? Let's go there, because it's been bothering me so much. I can't remember exactly where it is, but I think it's nearest to the paparazzi street. Actually, no, I know where it is. It's a little further on than that. Here it is.
Sticky sweet. All right, I think it's ready, Patrick.
And there's our coin. And not the last batch of costumes.
I feel like Mr. Krabs.
Which we get Jellyfish Hunter, Lifeguard, the Quickster, and Biker Bob. So the only costume we're missing, I believe, is 100% completion. Quickster's cute. Ladies and gentlemen, the lagoon is closed. That's still my favourite one. Alright, and that's everything that's going to be from me on this live stream. I said off screen, I'm going to go out my way to 100% it. I'll just fire up a guide. Because some of those collectibles are a little awkward and are going to be annoying, so I'd rather just do that. And I think we're pretty much done for the platinum, though. Like, if I, That's 100% the game and then beat the final boss again. That's what that one is. I'm missing one of you. Find a secret. We're missing one, so I have to look where that is. Suck in 100 enemies with the reef blower. Oh, we haven't done that yet? Alright. Ninjellies of environmental handlers. I'm not even sure what the ninjellies are, but apparently we've done it a number of times, so... have Glovey Glove defeat 20 enemies during the boss. Oh, because we had him defeat a few. Okay, that one's actually kind of easy. I thought it was going to be take no damage. That one's actually kind of easy. Deliver all cakes without getting hit once. Oh. That one's going to be the meanest. No damage, don't get spotted. Speedrun the Dutchman ship, and don't take any damage. That's the only one that doesn't actually take no damage. Defeat 10 enemies with the Borrower. I think that's letting that thing, the giant worm, come up and hit enemies for you. And then Big Jelly, have it take down its mooks, its buddies. And that's it. So yeah, not too much to do. But I'm going to leave it there. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about that blip, but what can you do? Tomorrow, we will be starting Case 2 of Danganronpa I need to have said V2. No, it's not V2, it's just Dangan 2. And see where we go with that on a returning trip to Danganronpa 2. And then next week we're starting another JRPG because it's been too long. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys then.